Good morning. Good morning, friends. It is Friday, January 9th. We have non-farm payrolls today. So exciting. Okay, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So in about 29 minutes, news will hit. We'll find out the employment change, the average hourly earnings month over month, non-farm employment change, and also unemployment rate. Also today, super important, the Supreme Court in the U.S. will be ruling on if Trump's tariffs are legal. So that could potentially really move markets. We don't know what time that ruling is coming out, but it is expected to come out today. Hey, good morning, Heather, V. Gabber, Shahrukh, Smoke. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? How's your week going so far? Oh, I am tempted to hop into a short. I'm going to put my stop. Think above high of day. Looking to target VWAP. Hopefully we get a pullback before news comes out in about 27 minutes. Hey Martin, good morning. How's everyone's trading going so far this week? Good, bad, ugly? Mine's been mixed, good and bad. Okay, let's see if we can get back to VWAP, fill in some of this volume profile space before the news. I do plan to take this off if it doesn't reach TP before the news hits. We shall see. Oops. So I did see that Matt Leach teased on X on the 12th, on Monday, something big is coming out. So that'll be exciting to see what comes out on Monday from My Funded Futures. Hey, Keegan! Woohoo! Good to see you, my friend. Loving nature guy. Good to see you too. Non-farm payrolls. Keegan, are you trading today? I wonder if we'll go higher or lower. I don't know. Also, for people who are joining, who missed my news announcement that the Supreme Court will be ruling on if the Trump tariffs are legal. It is expected that they will rule that it's not legal. The majority of people in like the predictive markets, I think it's like 75%, are voting saying that the courts will say it's not legal, which the lower court already ruled and said it's not legal, and that's why it got kicked up to the Supreme Court. So what's expected based on the betting markets is that the Supreme Court will stay with that ruling that the tariffs are not legal. But we never know. So we don't know if it's going to be sell the news type of day or if the market rallies off of that news. But I think a lot of people are expecting some volatility just based on that. We don't know what time that news is coming out, but we do know that non-farm payrolls will be here in about 25 minutes. Martin says, started kind of rough, but been better throughout the week. Ends green, yes. Green is good. It sounds like it's been a little tumultuous. Hey, Jay Styles, good to see you. Good morning. Smith, good morning. So non-farm payrolls in 25 minutes, Smith. And then we don't know when the court ruling is coming out. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that ruling says, if the U.S. has to pay back the tariffs, the money that's already been collected, or if, who knows? No one knows. It could be that they flip and they say that the tariffs are legal. So we don't know. It should be a buckle up type of day, I believe. Yeah, we shall see what's going to happen with the short. I don't know. Let's take a look at gold together real quick. Ooh, okay. So gold sold a little bit off into beneath this VWAP. Now it's pushing higher. It's already up 0.4546%. Very interesting. Gold could potentially go higher. Here is the hourly. It looks like it is consolidating, building a bull flag. If people start to feel nervous, they will flee more into gold. Could potentially take out this high. Interesting. Yeah, it does have room to go. Okay, let's look at NQ together, and then let's look at the hourly. Yeah, indecisive. This looked like a rejection, and then this pushed back. So we're just consolidating within these 2 hourly candles. We're still within this big massive red candle. Very interesting. Hopefully we'll break either out or below. It does seem like the market is waiting for more news. This is a daily chart. We have a doji here. Yesterday did end red. So we're still within yesterday's range. Okay, what is yesterday's range? The high was 849 and the low was 569. Very interesting. Are you guys trading NFP? Hey, Uncle Bugatti, what is up, cuz? Good morning. You're the bestest cuz in this space. Are you full porting non-farm payroll? I saw Tom Sabo, my co-host from My Fund of Futures, is also streaming, and he is planning on full porting an Apex account. Oh yeah, let's go, cuz Uncle Bugatti is going to get ready to go and YOLO. See you later. Have a great stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, only YOLO cheap evals. Very good advice. Thank you. Otherwise, YOLOing could become a very extensive hobby. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, here's the 7 o'clock candle. The bulls are pushing back. Let's see. Bye. Bye, cuz. Have a great day. Yes, I will hang out in this trade. Now I want to full port an eval. I want to full port a cheap eval. Oh, it looks like we have an inside bar here. Good morning, Gen X. Good morning, Paul. Paul is saying, Terry, so at 8:30, the market will either shoot up or fly down. I'm new. It is very possible, Paul, that the market reacts big during non-farm payroll numbers released in about 19 minutes. It is very common. No one knows the future exactly, but we have seen it many, many, many times. The market goes bananas when that news comes out. Usually it goes bananas if the number is bigger than expected. So whether it's bigger on the positive side or the negative side, either direction, if it's a surprise, the market will kind of readjust. And yeah, it can, even like the minutes leading up to the news release, sometimes we can see some volatility. So yes, be careful. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, Paul. Hey, Bori, good morning. Good morning, Vision. Adrian, hey, Adrian, I caught your live stream yesterday. I said hi, but you probably didn't notice because I think you were locked into your game. Adrian is a gamer on YouTube. Hey, Corey, good to see you, Corey. Corey, are you trading on farm payroll? Everyone's so excited. Tom Sabo is going to be full porting in eval. Same with Uncle Bugatti is full porting in eval. Okay, inside bar. I'm hoping we break below here. I am sitting in this short. Yeah, no worries. Oh my gosh, you were locked in. I've never played that game before. It's like a robot game. It looks really fun. I heard it's a popular game. Maybe I could be a better gamer than Futures Trader. You're nervous? Oh, like you're nervous, Corey, to put on a position to trade the news? Yeah, non-farm payrolls, it can shoot up or shoot down by 200 points, like within a minute sometimes. Like I have seen that. I have seen a day where it did move, but not that much. So it just depends. But usually it's a market mover. It's considered a red folder news event, which means a lot of firms do not let you trade the news once you're in sim funded. So make sure you know if you are trading it, if you can trade it, and then if you can't trade it, how many minutes you have to wait until you can get into the position. Hey, Funded, good to see you. Yes, inside bar. Smith, are you trading inside bars too? I use discretion like when I do take them. But my entry wasn't based on this inside bar. It just happened to to form. I would like to see it come back down here. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, I think I potentially might be. I mean, I was planning on taking this trade off before non-farm payroll, but maybe if it's in profit by the time in what 16 minutes, I might just move my stop and bring it to break even or better than break even. There is slippage with market orders, especially during volatile news. Like it could slip 50 points. Not likely, but it's possible. I think Dakota from Top Step lost a live account that way. It slipped by a bunch of points, and I don't think it was on non-farm payrolls. It might have been CPI or something, but yeah, I do remember that. So you just never know with news. But if you can fully accept the risk beforehand, right? Like if you get into the account, the trade, and you're like, okay, if I lose this eval or if I lose this funded account, I can fully accept it. I think that might be key for us. Hey, Tris. Good morning, Eddie. Welcome. I trade mostly discretion, Eddie. I do like to do a couple different setups, like trading back to VWAP. I'm sure many of you guys have kind of seen me put on that trade. This is an inside bar, so a break out of the above or below, that's a strategy I like to use too. But yeah, I use a lot of discretion in my trading, just from experience. And then, you kind of start to get a feel for things. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But it is the way that I like to trade. Hey, Alfred. Good morning, my friend. Oh, I also trade off the 5-minute bars, mostly. Sometimes I will look at the 1 minute, mostly at news, and then also with the market open. Sometimes I'll go down to the one, but I do like to look at the overall hourly, daily, just to kind of give us some context. Alfred, are you going to trade? Okay, Alfred is reminding us, be careful. Sometimes slippage will ignore a stop order if it moves fast enough. Yeah, right? I was just sharing the story of how Dakota lost his live account. I believe it was a live account because of slippage from news. Happy Friday! Happy Friday, King! Happy non-farm payrolls day! Yeah, so I do love VWAP. I think VWAP is one of my favorite indicators. If I could only have one indicator, it would be VWAP, I think. I like it because it gives me a sense of, are we trading above price that people are willing to pay, like the average price, or are we trading below? Like today, so far, we've traded below and above. So I mean, anything can happen with this news event. And then also with the Supreme Court ruling sometime today. Hopefully, we get it during New York while we're all trading so that we can hopefully capture some of that volatility. But yeah, like yesterday, look at this. Yesterday, as an example, we opened up, we traded below, and then, oh, I love this setup when it's like a test and rejection off of VWAP. So this is a 5-minute bar. So yesterday we traded mostly on one side of VWAP until the very end here at 2:30, 2 o'clock. Market just went up. Like here is a nice trade where it has a strong close below VWAP. It did go back and test above, and then it did come back down. Sometimes if you see a strong close, it can be a good trade. I caught this one live with my funded futures on the stream with them, and it came down. Yeah, I think it was this day. It came down, tested VWAP, and then it started to reject. And so I hopped in long. It was a little scary. I was like, ooh, catching a little bit of a fallen knife because I got in before the candle even closed. But if you waited for confirmation, so I got in somewhere, I think like around here maybe, and I was going long. If you waited for confirmation, then your entry is going to be all the way up here, right? It's a trade-off with, do you wait for confirmation? How much confirmation? The longer you wait, the worse of a price you get, the more you have to risk. So yeah, it's tricky. Tricky. Adrian says, I'm the same now. I wait until after and sometimes wait until end of the hour before I decide. Adrian, you're such a good swing trader, so I'm not surprised that you're like, okay, I like to wait. Smith says, I wait the pullback after news, 45 minutes after is the best way. Good morning, Ethan. Hey, Wafa, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Are you going to be full boarding with Uncle Bugatti? It's so exciting. Exciting. I think Nick Does Futures is also going to be maybe full porting some evals too. The smash or pass technique. Eddie is asking, how do you know which VWAP rejection matters for the next trend? Thanks. I think, I mean, for me, when I do take that type of trade, I'm looking for a rejection, and you never know. You never know. No. Even if someone tells you they know exactly, or even if you feel like, ooh, I know exactly. I know the market has to go down. I just know it. None of us know all the time, like otherwise we would be trillionaires, and anyone who's on YouTube wouldn't be making videos because they would be off, I don't know, on their private island doing something. So you take your best shot based on your analysis. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's the risk management in the end of the day. You wrap around the risk management around your trading style, your strategy. Like for example, like here, so this is a strong close. I mean, this is during thanks for subscribing. This is during when is this? Like in the middle of the night. So this is technically still part of Asia session. And you might have seen this close and hopped in. Well, the trade would have gone in your favor, and then it reversed. So yeah, you just don't know. You take your best swing and let the numbers play out, right? With how we manage our risk. I think that risk management piece, if you're new, is the biggest, hardest piece that almost everyone struggles with. I have yet to meet a trader that is verified that says, "Oh yeah, easy peasy." Like, I think the risk management piece is what trips up almost everyone. And just our emotions, right? Like you can be green on the day and then you keep trading and all of a sudden it starts to go red and then you're just like battling to try and get your way out, so that's like that whole psychology piece. And the reverse can be true too. Like you start the day and you start to see some red and then you're battling, and it's just very difficult for our human brains to accept losses. It is so difficult. And sometimes it can be very difficult to accept wins too. I mean, how many times have we experienced where we were up like quite a bit and then it's like instead of just accepting the day as a winning day and closing shop and then going to do something different for the rest of the day, we keep trading and then we're like, oh no, why am I still here? So there's that whole psychological component that is, I think, the most difficult part of the game, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. Adrian says, no, I'm not a good swing trader yet. I still am struggling, but it's all part of the journey. It definitely is. Yeah, Adrian, spot on. Spot on, my brother. It is such a journey. Ups and downs, celebrations, tears. It is such a journey. And I think that's why probably a lot of us enjoy it. it's a journey. It's not easy. It's hard. I think if it were easy, maybe we wouldn't like it as much. I don't know. Even though we wish it were easy. And the risk reward component, whenever you see someone making a ton of money super quick, you can't divorce that high reward from high risk. It likely means they lose funded accounts, right? Like high risk, you can't divorce it. They go together. High risk, high reward, low risk, low reward. I I think it would be a dream if we could have high reward with low risk. Unfortunately, that doesn't exist though. Okay, 5 more minutes. Hey, Pine Tree Trader. Good morning, party people. Pine Tree is reminding us to smash that like button. Please smash that like button if you haven't already. Thanks, you guys. Donna, good to see you. Oh, you passed the TPT. Oh, no. And then you blew it up. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear. Donna? Yeah, it happens. Donna, I lose funded accounts too. It sucks. How are you feeling about it? Did you lose it this morning or did you lose it yesterday? I feel like the TPT accounts, when you lose those, it really sucks because it takes 5 days to pass those evals. It took me a while to learn to pass the TPT evals and then to get to payout. Like it took me, I don't know how many accounts I lost, but it took me a while. Cause like at first it was just difficult to pass it because it's 5 days. And then once I learned to pass it, I was like, okay, this intraday trailing drawdown. And so that was the next challenge, was to get through that. And then I got my first payout. And then I don't know, I had a month where I made like over $20,000 in payouts from TPT. Yeah, it does take time. It sucks, Donna. It's all good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling positive. Good morning, off the ground. DBT. Thank you so much. Yeah, Pine is reminding us losing TPTs hurt the most. They feel like a mini personal. Yeah. Alfred trades TPT very often. He trades, he's a pro plus trader with TPT, which is their live accounts. And he also agrees, Donna, that losing TPT accounts suck. Totally. Okay, 3 minutes. Let me pull up the news on CNBC so that we can hear their analysis together. So it looks like our short is in profit. News is going to break in about 2.5 minutes. I don't know. There is major slippage. I kind of want to just leave it on and see what happens. I have time to decide. So it looks like it broke above this inside bar. Well, first it traded below, broke above, below. Now it's just within this bar. Looks like everyone's kind of waiting for the news. I was hoping it would trade back down to VWAP before the news so we could get out of this trade. Yeah, I don't know. Anything could happen. The news could be bad news, meaning, ooh, the job market is softer than expected. And the market could just like initially rip on that, and then it could just dump. So, or it could dump and then go up. It's like we just don't know. Okay, we have CNBC on. Oh, look, I might get stopped out before news even comes. Oh, I got stopped out. Okay, let me take this off then. At about break even. We also have Fed speakers today. at around 10 a.m. We also have inflation expectations and consumer sentiment numbers at 10 a.m. All right, it's going to be a busy day. Busy, busy, busy. Here we go. 25 seconds. Good luck, everyone. It is a funded account. It's a core account. It is funded with my funded futures. You can trade news with it as long as you're trading your regular strategies. It's trading. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, let's switch over to the 1 minute. Here we go. That was a big burst. Here's the news.
Rick Sanchella is standing by at the CME in Chicago. Rick, I'm just going to give it to you now since you got about 10 seconds just for a wordy warm-up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We want to pay close attention to the 420 level in 10. Very significant technically. And of course, this is the D's jobs report hitting the wires. Non-farm payrolls expanded a bit less than expectations. 50,000 in rear view mirror. The 64,000 now gets downgraded a bit to 56,000. 50,000 will be the weakest since we had a negative number, and that was in October when it was minus 105,000. Now, let's look at average hourly earnings month over month, up 0.3% as expected, and that really does chase around the previous month where it was way too low. There were issues there, up 1/10. And that was the smallest wages gain since March of 21. So this gets us back on track. The same is true for year-over-year earnings. 3.5 last month seemed too low. It's now 3.8. That's actually 0.2 better than expected. It equals where we were in August. To find a higher number here in July of 25 when it was 3.9. Now, hours worked, we want to pay close attention to this because if it goes up or down, it really does have employment
might get
issues.
stopped.
34.2. So we lost the 10th, both with regard to expectations and in the rearview mirror. 34.2. Well, we had a lot of those this year. But to keep in mind, to find a smaller number, you're going back to the very first month of 25 when it was 34.1. Now, let's look at the unemployment rate. 4.4.
4.4.
We're expecting it to go down from 4.6 to 4.5, so it comes in less than expectations. And last month, 4.6, that in my opinion was the reason we had some of the big market moves, was downgraded to 4.5. So it's now off the charts. And if we look at the labor force participation rate, and we really want that to expand a bit, it didn't, but it came in as expected at 62.4. Unfortunately, our last look was a bit better at 60.
Okay, so non-farm payroll employment change came in at 50 versus what was expected was 66.
That's really
I'm gonna go in 1 micro.
Read last month all the way up at 8.7. Now, 88.4 would be the lowest read since, well, we get back on track. September of last year was 8.0. We started last year at 7.5 to give you an idea.
Ooh, yes, Adrian said I should wear a heart rate monitor when the news comes out.
What are we seeing in the marketplace?
Exactly.
Well, here we hover right now at 417.
It made me laugh. Okay, the unemployment rate came in at 6.8%. What was expected was 6.7. A weakening labor market. Average hourly earnings month over month is 0.3%. It's exactly what was expected, which was 0.3%. Woo, you guys. I need a hot cup of tea. Demo for the win. Alfred took a long on demo account. Let's go, Alfred. Did you go in with some size? That's fun. I haven't done that lately. I think that would be fun. Yeah, that news candle was pretty tame compared to the ones in the past. Eddie says, sorry for spam. Can we find some tutorials explaining your trading strategy? Thank you. Oh, you know what? I will share with you. 1 second. Actually, Pine Tree Trader made a video on his inside bar strategy, which this is one of the strategies that I do trade. Pine Tree Trader inside bar. I'll copy and paste it and put it into the chat for you. Copy. All right. Oh, my chart's frozen. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoa. Is this my chart or is this could just be because of Streamlabs. Oh, this is not good. It's going up to the moon? Oh no. Okay, let me try my other computer. Good thing I'm in 1 micro. So hopefully it's not to the moon. Oh, wow. It really did go to the moon. Okay, it's down by about $100. It's okay. Let me exit. Look at this, you guys. Oh, I think it could be my computer. 1 sec. Let me check something out here. Did anyone catch the longs? Congrats if you caught the long. There we go. That's better. Well, I did not make money off of that news event, but I hope you did. David, were you able to catch the long? Good morning, Hadley. Yeah, it is very stressful to trade news. Pine, did you trade the news? A bunch of people were full porting. Uncle Bugatti was full porting. Tom Sabo was full porting. And then also Nick Does Futures was full porting. All evals, cheap evals. Nice. Good job, Bori. Congrats. It is all good, you guys. Yes. It is all good. Okay, what do you guys think? Will we end the day more green or will we end the day red? Take your wild guess. If you think we will end the day more green, type in 1. And if you think we'll end the day red, type in 2. Here's the hourly chart. We went all the way up to here. This is 8:11. So far, the high of the day is 8:05. I don't know. I think we go higher from here, maybe. Hard to say. Okay, my best guess is I think, okay, whatever I guess, the market will do the opposite. Pine thinks 2. Okay, Pine thinks red day. Chewy thinks more green. Heather thinks red. Hey, Heather. This is just wild guesses, right? And the winner will come back on Monday. The winners will come back on Monday, and you get bragging rights. This is just for fun. Ed thinks more red. Off the ground thinks green. Oscar, hey Oscar. David thinks red. Clarity says 0. Oh my gosh. Hey, 007 Martin. All right, good luck, everyone. Good luck today. So, just a heads up, we do have more news at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, the Supreme Court will be ruling on if the Trump tariffs are illegal or not. The lower court already ruled that they are not legal, but it got kicked up to the Supreme Court, which is our highest court level. So that there could be a lot of volatility today. We don't know what time that ruling is coming out. But the betting markets, they are expecting that the Supreme Court will rule that the tariffs are illegal. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to head over to the My Funded Futures stream. I will be there in about 20 minutes. Have a great day. I'm wishing you a green day. And if you have a red day, I hope it's a very small red day. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Good luck.